What's up, everybody? Today we're diving into the weirdest corners of rural Kentucky, places you've never heard of, each with a story stranger than the last. We're talking dog mayors, towns with names like Monkey's Eyebrow, and places that sound straight out of a horror movie. This is not your average travel vlog. These are America's most bizarre hidden gems. Get ready for a wild ride through Kentucky's back roads. If you love discovering the world's strangest places, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Let's jump right in. First stop, Rabbit Hash, Kentucky, where the mayor is literally a dog. That's right, the town's leader is a French bulldog named Wilbur, part of a long tradition of canine mayors. Locals vote for their favorite animal by donating to the Historical Society, a quirky tradition that started as a joke and stuck. The Rabbit Hash General Store is the heart of town, standing since 1831, and feels like a time capsule. On weekends, you'll find people hanging out on the porch, listening to live music, and petting the mayor. The community here loves its oddball traditions and four-legged leaders. Meeting Mayor Wilbur was a highlight. He's a local celebrity. The first mayor was a mutt named Goofy, and every dog since has helped raise money to preserve the town. Rabbit Hash sits on the Ohio River, offering stunning views and a peaceful, old-timey vibe. It's a place where time slows down, and the mayor's biggest concern is getting enough treats. This town is pure Kentucky charm, quirky, authentic, and unforgettable. If you want to see small-town America at its weirdest, Rabbit Hash is the place. Next up, a town with an even stranger name. Next, we track down Monkey's Eyebrow, Kentucky. Yes, that's the real name. Legend has it, the town sits where a river bend and wooded hills look like a monkey's eyebrow on a map. There's no main street, just scattered houses, a church, and endless farmland. The place is shrouded in mystery and local folklore, stories of river pirates and strange creatures in the woods. The name is just the beginning. The real weirdness is in the stories locals share. It feels isolated, almost like a ghost town, with a closed post office and a handful of residents. Driving through, you feel like an outsider in a place where everyone knows each other. Monkey's Eyebrow isn't a destination, it's a discovery, a hidden spot even most Kentuckians don't know exists. It's proof that the strangest places are often hiding in plain sight. If you're curious enough to look, you'll find them. This place is a total enigma. On to the next oddball town. Our next stop, Possum Trot, Kentucky, home to the Possum Trot Follies, the quirkiest festival you've never heard of. The town's name comes from an old possum trail, but the people here are anything but ordinary. We were welcomed like family and invited to their annual festival, a homemade talent show where everyone gets involved. Locals dress up, perform skits, and roast each other, all ending with a massive potluck dinner. It's not about big attractions, it's about community spirit and keeping traditions alive. If someone needs help, the whole town shows up, whether it's painting a barn or supporting a family in need. Possum Trot is proof that the heart of a place is its people. The festival is hilarious, genuine, and a reminder of what small-town life is all about. Here, everyone belongs, and the sense of community is real. It's a lesson in togetherness you won't find in bigger cities. Possum Trot may have a funny name, but it's a powerful example of rural unity. We left with full hearts and big smiles. Next, things get a little spooky. Now for something eerie. Blackie, Kentucky, a nearly abandoned coal town deep in the Appalachians. Once a booming hub, Blackie is now a patchwork of empty buildings and fading memories. Walking through, it feels like a post-apocalyptic movie set. Desks still in rows, chalkboards gathering dust. The silence is haunting, broken only by stories from the few locals who remain. We met an elderly resident who shared tales of strange lights in the mountains and hidden treasures left by coal barons. The old bank building stands as a fortress, a symbol of lost prosperity. From above, you see a mix of occupied homes and decaying ruins, a living museum of Appalachian history. Blackie is a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change. It's not a tourist spot, but it's fascinating and full of mystery. The spirit of the people who remain is resilient, keeping the town's stories alive. Exploring Blackie was sobering, but unforgettable. It's a place that lingers in your mind long after you leave. Ready for a trip to hell? Let's go. Next stop, hell for certain. Our next destination, Hell for Certain, Kentucky. Yes, that's the real name. The story goes, a frustrated preacher called it Hell for Certain to get in and out, and the name stuck. But the reality? It's a hidden paradise, lush mountains, crystal clear creeks, and total serenity. There's no town center, just a handful of houses scattered along the creek. The people here are self-sufficient, living off the grid in peace and privacy. We hiked along the creek, discovering waterfalls and swimming holes, nature at its purest. The name keeps most people away, but those who visit find a sanctuary. Hell for Certain is a reminder not to judge a place by its name. It's one of the most beautiful, untouched spots in Kentucky. Sometimes the best places are the hardest to reach. This was a highlight of the trip. Onward to Bug Tussle. Next up, Bug Tussle, Kentucky, a place with a name as quirky as its charm. Locals say the name comes from bugs tussling in the fields, but no one really knows for sure. There's no tourist draw here, just rolling hills, old churches, and the slow pace of rural life. We visited a one-room church, perfectly maintained by the community as a link to their past. Sitting on a porch swing, we heard stories passed down for generations, tales of resilience, family, and survival. Bug Tussle is about contentment, not material wealth. It's a reminder that happiness can be found in the simplest things. Leaving felt like stepping out of another era. Bug Tussle isn't trying to impress anyone, it's just real, rural Kentucky. Sometimes the best places are the ones time forgot. Next, we meet the friendliest people in the strangest town. Our final stop, Cutchin, Kentucky, a remote mountain town with a rough name and a golden heart. The name comes from Cutchin Creek, notorious for its sharp rocks. Getting here is tough, but the welcome is worth it. Locals invited us in for iced tea and shared stories of their Hatfield McCoy roots. Today, the town is all about hospitality and community. The Cutchin Bible Church is the heart of town, where everyone gathers and supports each other. Here, neighbors are family, and kindness is a way of life. We were treated like lifelong friends, even as strangers. Cutchin proves the real treasures of travel are the people you meet. This was the perfect end to our journey. Let's wrap it up. That's a wrap on our wild Kentucky adventure, from dog mares to hidden paradises and the friendliest folks you'll ever meet. Thanks for coming along for the ride and supporting these journeys. Every subscribe, like, and comment helps us keep exploring the world's weirdest places. If you want more hidden gems, hit that subscribe button and join the adventure. You make these trips possible, and I can't wait to share the next one with you. Until then, keep exploring.